All right, y'all. Back again with another review, another multi-tool review. Just want to say quickly is I have a few multi-tools. I wouldn't say I'm a collector, but I collect a couple multi-tools because I use them in different day-to-day situations, different parts of my life. Whether I carry one for when I go fishing, one very specific for work. There's another one, I keep it in my truck. And well, I had this one here, which we're reviewing today, is the SOG, the SOG reactor. Now, this one I originally had gotten it because I was going to keep it as a part of my EDC, carry it around every day. Not for work, but primarily for just going up and about around town, But I ended up giving it to my wife, and she ended up returning it back to me, and I'm going to tell you why. The SOG reactor. Now, my reaction to this tool. Now, before we go through it, I'll show you what this is. It's a knife, primarily. Knife blade flips open. It's a small knife, and it's not massive, which is okay. It carries a liner lock, which is actually a part of the handle itself for the knife if you were to have it by itself. So it has that. It has a lock up here where you can lock it so you can't deploy it. Once you push that lock back, then it will deploy. It's spring loaded, so it will shoot up real quick. But that's that. Secondly, main thing, it's a pliers. Opens up, just like that, into a pliers. It's a small pliers. Now, my thing about this pliers is, now, I'll be honest with you about this tool, I do not like it. And the reason why I do not like it is several things. Now, you can't incorporate a pliers such as this into a tool in which a bit is going to stick out at one end, because you're going to have it in your hand like this, squeeze it, see it right there? It's going to dig in. Get that right there, see? You're going to put pressure on this, that's digging right into any part of your hand here, right? Now, to avoid that, you have to be conscious about to turn it this way, but at the same time, you're going to only have up to this part to squeeze, because anything above that, if you're going to put pressure on it, can start digging into your hand. I know different people are different. Some people, the moment something presses into their flesh, they're going to say, oh, it hurts and stuff, For me, it's not that crucial, because I would never use this, or do my best never to use it, to have to really get in and grip something so hard that it's going to score my hand. Secondly, the size of this pliers, it's a small pliers meant to grab small stuff, but to me it's garbage. It can't really, like, I've never had anything where I had to really use this for, aside from the cutting section. I used it a couple times when I was changing the strings on my guitar. I just went in and cut. It cuts okay, but it's not like you were to take a pair of dikes or like a proper cutting pliers or something else. My Leatherman multi-tools, I've used them to cut the wires before, and those things like go through it like butter. This, now you have to get in and you give it a good snip. So it's all right. My biggest thing about this, it comes with a screwdriver, well, a multi-bit screwdriver, which is, as you can see, hard to pull. I had to change it because I lost the original one, but it was still problems. I don't remember if the original one had the ball, but what I don't like about it is this, what you store it in, is only literally for storage, and it doesn't even hold it in there. Like, if I had it in there, I wanted to use it to turn something, you can't do that because of how inside here is designed. Get it out. how inside here is designed is it doesn't actually have the exact shape of a quarter bit, right? Secondly, I learned the hard way. If you can see inside here where you see that little point, it actually had a little stop that was bent to come this far, so that when you put the bit in, right, I'm not going to do it because this bit is really difficult to take in and out, but it would stop it from going past that mark. Reason being, because if it goes in too far, you'll have to get something and push it back out, which shows you that this was never really designed for screwdriver purposes. You know, it's maybe like just a one-off application to catch something real light. They also made this design in the back here. See if we can get it up, which has a magnet there and a magnet there, which is made to actually hold the bit. So this is my bit. So say we put it in here, I'm going to fit it. Look at that, see, that's what the magnet is for. Squeeze together, holds together just like that. Now this whole idea here would be a good idea if it worked, which it doesn't, because now this mechanism doesn't actually give any good purchase on holding that bit. So you actually have to squeeze the handle together to make it hold tighter, which if I'm getting in a small area and I want to screw something, I shouldn't have to be using squeezing force just to keep it if the screw is tight, you know. Should be able to hold it normally and focus my turning power strength and not, you know, get good torsion on that thing, not just squeezing. So that right there is a big fail for me. This whole plier based knife on a holder, yeah, I understand it was meant to be like I guess like a everyday carrier or a emergency multi-tool, whatever they want to consider it as, but it was not, in my opinion, and is not well designed. I don't know much about this leverage mechanism here on the pliers. I've had tools way better than this that carry the same amount. I remember I got I think it was a multi-craft or something of the sort. I got one of those. It was a Walmart multi-tool. Cost me, I think it was like 16 or 18 bucks. It was cheaper than this because this was over $20, right? And that way better than this. I lost it. I don't even know where it is right now, but yeah. One thing with this I can say is the size of the handle here, including the clip. The clip you can remove if they take out the screw, but the size of this is where the knife is, right? Now, that's a big handle for a knife. No, for a small knife on top of it, you know. It also comes with this, before I forget, this bottle opener. It does work. It's not the type where you get it over on the bottle. It works okay. My personal opinion, who would this multi-tool suit? I honestly don't know. For me, it doesn't suit my style. My wife, she had it for a while and she ended up returning it to me because, as I said before, the whole locking mechanism, my wife doesn't like liner locks on knives. The use of the pliers, she would complain about if she had to squeeze it. It would hurt her hand if she had to use it for whatever. She uses it on like her, I know she has a sewing machine and I guess whatever else she would use it for. But yeah, the biggest thing for her problem was the liner lock, and the second thing was when she had it in the plier mode to use and to squeeze it to hold something or whatever, it would hurt her hand. So in my opinion, I don't like it very much. I am going to keep it. However, I may maybe I'll see if I can modify it, just get the knife portion as a separate piece. I don't know, the pliers is not that great, but yeah, that's my review of the SOG reactor. That's it right there. It looks nice. I can say that for sure. It does look very nice. It's a quite an attractive little package, you know, because when you feel it and hold it in the hand, it feels well, you know, for the size of a multi-tool. However, functionality, it's not very functional for me. Hope this review helped you guys in any way, and yeah, catch you on the flip side.